A very good afternoon to you. This is lunchtime news on TV1. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Jamal Ratnayaka. Let's start off today's bulletin with a start off at headlines. Detectives uncover the heroin discovered in Kuliyapitiya was part of a drug ring operated by a drug peddler who is in prison. Southern Provincial Councillor Krishantha Pushpakumara arrested over the charge of sexually assaulting a girl. Newsfirst's latest public service initiative to bring about a righteous society, bringing together the village, school and temple, commences. North Korea leader Kim says he is ready to denuclearize. On to those stories in detail. Police have fired water cannons at a protest staged opposite the Ministry of Education in Battaramulla. Now, this protest was organised by the Ceylon Teachers Services Union, citing several demands. The protesters marched from the Buddhadasa grounds in Battaramulla towards the Ministry of Education. On to yet another headline-making story. Detectives have uncovered the heroin which was discovered in Kuliyapitiya by the Police Narcotics Bureau was part of a drug ring operated by drug peddler Suranga Seniviratna, who is currently in prison. Police said the suspect arrested by the PNB is a close associate of Suranga Seniviratna. He was arrested while transporting 1 kilogram of heroin last night, and upon a search carried out at his residence, another 9 kilograms of heroin was discovered. Two suspects were arrested in Grand Pass while transporting 25 grams and 740 milligrams of heroin. Following interrogations of the suspects, another female suspect connected to the heroin racket was also arrested. 50 grams and 370 milligrams of heroin and 240,000 rupees earned through drug peddling were seized from her possession. The suspects will be produced before the Malika Kanda Magistrates Court today. Southern Provincial Councillor Krishantha Pushpakumara surrendered to police this morning. The councillor was to be arrested in connection with a complaint lodged at the Yakmima police over sexually assaulting a 14-year-old girl. He arrived at the police with his attorney at law. Police said the suspect will be produced before the Galle Magistrates Court today. Opposition leader Mahinda Rajapaksa spoke to journalists following an event in Colombo yesterday. They should investigate the bond scam immediately. The investigations are almost done. What's needed now is to implement legal action. They have created new courts to take up cases, but this has never happened in the history. It is wrong to use the law for political agendas. I do not agree with the establishment of new courts. We are having discussions. We have also appointed a committee. That committee is currently holding discussions. We do not agree with the 20th Amendment, but we are holding discussions. There is a debate whether to abolish the executive presidency or not. Meanwhile, leader of the Janaseta Peramuna Venerable Battaramulle Silaratana Thera expressed these views at a party meeting held in Alpitiya Galle yesterday.
දැන් එනවා අයවැය මේ අයවැයෙන් මේ මිනිස් ජීවිත
Will the budget benefit the civilians, farmers, agriculture and small-scale entrepreneurs? Or will this budget benefit Ranil Wickremesinghe's pocket? How will Mangala Samaraweera implement this budget? But they have already increased the prices of petrol and diesel. Accordingly, how much more will they increase from the budget? This system will only burden the poor citizens of the country. They burden the poor while adding luxuries to the rich.
මැතිතුමා අයවැය මොන වගේ විදියට ක්‍රියාත්මක කරයිද?
In more local news, 14 Chinese nationals have been arrested in Dadala Galle for violating immigration and emigration laws. They have been employed in the island illegally. According to police, these foreigners arrived in the island obtaining tourist visas. The arrested suspects are aged between 22 to 56. They are due to be produced before the Galle Magistrates Court today. In a rather tragic story now, a youth has been killed in an accident in the Boramulkanda along the Gampola Nuwara Eliya road yesterday. This accident took place when a three-wheeler collided onto a car which came from the opposite side of the road, following which the victim was run over by a bus. The 23-year-old deceased is Lakmali Jailath, who was a resident of Gampola. The injured driver of the three-wheeler was admitted to the Gampola base hospital. Drivers of the car and the bus were arrested. Now the suspects are due to be produced before the Gampola Magistrates Court today. Now taking a look back at some more of a local news on a lighter note. Now today Newsfirst launched its latest public service initiative to bring about a righteous society, bringing together the village, school and temple. The program was launched from the Naivala Marapula Mahavidyalaya. The objective of the program is to create a young generation which values unity, discipline and education. The launch was graced by Group Director of the Capital Maharaja Organisation Limited, Shevan Daniel. Several activities were organised to educate the students on good values. You engage in your educational activities. We have to conduct an at least 21-day long training workshop for the 225 in Parliament, the Inspector General of Police, the Attorney General and the Mahanayaka Theras. Millions have voted for them and we have to tell them what they have to do. Thieves have been appointed to decide the future of the people of this country. How do you do this? Why do these children need workshops? Wake up early in the morning, study and free your mind with unnecessary things. If you love your parents, be disciplined, study well and engage in your school activities successfully. You are the future of this country. DIG in charge of Western Province North, Deshabandhu Tennakon, created awareness about discipline during the event, while veteran artist Satish Chandra Singha spoke about unity. And with that story, we bring to a close this edition of Lunchtime News on TV1. To stay updated on the latest news from here at home and across the globe, as and when they happen, simply log on to our award-winning website www.newsfirst.lk. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Zamal Ratnayaka. Take care and good afternoon.